The biggest problem I see amongst players learning movement is their inability to dodge shots. No matter what they do, it seems they're off just by a hair. While some of this is due to the high latency Chapter 5 has dealt us, a lot of the issues lie within the player's awareness. This inspired me to compile a list of moves that I've created over the last 2 years. Not only are these moves my very best, but they're also the ones I use most. Kicking things off with my all-time favorite move, the Euro Slide. As I've expressed on numerous occasions, a basic strafe is as simple as sliding across your target to track your opponent. But sometimes, one slide just isn't going to cut it. That's where the Euro Slide comes into play. If you're still feeling too much pressure from enemy fire, sprint out of your slide in the opposite direction, then re-engage in another slide. The moment you feel a bit of separation from enemy gunfire, cancel your slide and fire. Now there's many misdirection moves that you can composite out of a Euro Slide, such as faking the outside move with a sudden cut inside. And what makes this move so lethal is you're baiting the enemy in an SMG AR range, then instantly pulling within an optimum distance for your shotgun. Now this move is not hard to learn, but I'm a tad biased. I also spend a lot of time in creative perfecting these moves, and I recommend that you do the same. It's just really hard to reflect on the how and what if you're just whipping this move out as an experiment in the middle of a BR match. Our next move on the list has become the most important move this chapter, circle strafing. Anytime I have an enemy 90 to 180 degrees behind me, I utilize a sprinting U-turn, then slide when I'm facing their direction. What makes this move so special is how the movement increases your tracking speed. So now you're able to run an incredibly low look sensitivity, thus making your aim extremely sticky. The crazy thing is, this move just isn't designed for players behind you. It also works against players in front of you. Anytime an enemy is within one tile of my personal space, they're prone to get hit with one of my spin cycles. Or if my tracking feels off, as long as they're close to within that one tile range, I'll hit the spin cycle to dodge shots and reset my tracking. I've stressed before just how in sync I keep movement with aim. If I have to hyperextend my crosshairs outside of their center placement, I'll use whatever move in my bag that fits the given circumstance, which in this case was a spin cycle. Another form of circle strafing you can learn is called a cutback. With a blind spot over the top side of this roof, my opponent has likely yet to decipher I'm actually still on the roof. Unfortunately, Flow Fizz absolutely saved him from what could have been a filthy elimination. Here's another cutback move. We turn around in almost half a second, and the horizontal maneuver disrupted most his shots. Now it's important to keep note that the cutback moves are rarely something you will come across. So as far as circle strafing goes, focus primarily on U-turn strafing, as this by far is the most common form of circle strafing that you will use. And like I do with every other move, I highly recommend getting creative reps in before going all out in BR lobbies. Now before I wrap things up here, I'm going to leave a clip of mine where circle strafing was not used, but there was an easy opportunity to use it that I missed. I'm going to disclose where my opportunity was missed right now, but it's up to you guys to tell me in the comments what move should I have hit, a cutback, spin cycle, or U-turn.